Radetich. This is where entrepreneurs and small businesses go to power up their business. Yes, we the Facebook logo a name, calling it Small Biz Power. So, I hope you're joining us tonight, and I hope you'll give your opinion in the comments about what you think of the name of the show. It really stuck with me. One of our friends on the Facebook page actually suggested it, and I just felt really sort of encapsulated what we're trying to do here. And the goal is to highlight what I consider to be the engine of our economy, and that's small businesses in Las Vegas, and highlight the people behind small businesses, because there is so much wisdom that we can gain from them. I'm glad you joined me tonight. I am at the Google studio. It is the brainchild of my Rich Jack. I was just expecting that Rich and I have been for the better part of 20 years now. I met in 1996 at the NBC here in Vegas at Channel 4. And so I'm excited about what we're doing here with the studio. He's a whole live capability showcase. So if you're interested in doing like this, hit me up on direct messages so on and I can get information and connect you with Rich. If you don't miss an episode, because I know you watch this every week, admit it, right? Look forward to it every week. If you have set your alarm on your phone, you can be. Am I out much? Am I expecting much? Yeah, probably. But if you don't miss a minute of Small Biz, just subscribe to notifications to be told when I go live. And I have been really looking forward. This is episode 2 of Small Biz, and I look at this now every week. We're going live Wednesday here on your Facebook page. Also started a Facebook group so we can continue the conversation about the things we touch on here. We don't spend a ton of, but we probably about an hour. I want to continue that conversation in the Facebook group. The Facebook group is called Small Biz Power. My assistant is working my page tonight. I'm going to put a link to that Facebook in the comments. Feel free to request. It is a closed group. I'll have to request, but I'll also don't worry about it. And then we'll continue the conversation and have our guests in. If you have questions for them, did not get to answer. And I'm trying a little bit tonight. I'm trying to sort of watch this on my phone so I can see the comments come in and see what they say. And hey, I'm Rogers, Evan Richards, it's you guys, and Steph Frank right next to me, also commenting on my Facebook page. Hey, there she is. Sneaky little. I know. Awesome. And Andrea chimed in already. I'm going to try to. Kevin Richards is killing me. He's a funny comment. Anyway, then you want to come on the show. So we can in January. I'm booked through January. Isn't it cool?
Yes.
We got guests on through January. I think this is a just unique concept. It's for me a super fun thing to do. Said before, scratch broadcast that is still in my blood. Right? One of the things that I make sure that I do with every show is that I you value. This is sort of what I call investment. I want you to understand, after all, is why we have one part of, as part of Small Power. I also want to make sure that I get some tips. If I know a lot of you small business out there looking to grow your business, and focus a lot on video with clients. As I said at the end of the show, or forgot to say, I'm of Radetich in media, and what we do, we solve the mystery of marketing for small businesses. The biggest mystery for a lot of businesses I find is video. Video, is one of the best ways to. After all, that's what we're for tonight, right? You get to know somebody on video, and I'll just give you. Say I online and I'm looking for an ophthalmologist, and when you past 40, you all of a sudden haven't had problems like before. You need an ophthalmologist. It really looks like to be honest. So anyway, this is for experience, right? So anyway, I went to the eye when I was like, yeah, this is I can't really night. She's like, at the time things downhill. I'm like, tell me that. Anyway, to the marketing tip. So you go searching for an ophthalmologist. You have 3 recommendations from your friends. What you have to do is go online, check out their websites, right? I go to a college's website, and he or she has got video on their homepage, and she's talking about technique, approach, how he acts with patients. Say she, because I don't know, it's a she. I'm going to just feel a little bit more comfortable with that person than I would with their video. I kind of want to know what my doctor is like. What's it going to act with her when I go to the office? So videos are really powerful. But what I hear often from people is, I don't want to get on the show. I look terrible. I'm going to break my flop sweat. I can't do this video. It's just terrifying to me. It's kind of like speaking. So one of the tips I have for you is, one, and these are two simple tips, and dive in. Don't be afraid of it. Start shooting. Even if you post them, make sure you shoot them. Number two tip I have for you, and you're not going to like this, it's really simple, but the tip is to watch yourself. And it's really hard to watch yourself. I remember when I first started out in television shows, and sent me out, I was in Bakersfield, California, sent me out for my assignment, and it was a live shot. I was 20 years old, my very first day in the Bakersfield. They sent me out to do a live shot. It was a disaster, an absolute catastrophic disaster. But I looked back and watched, and I thought of the things that I could do differently. Now, I didn't take on 20 things, because there were 20 that we could have changed in that video. I took on maybe 2 at a time. Last week when I did the show, I watched I knew that I've been doing it for 20 years broadcasting. I noticed, and I'm trying to do it not time, I noticed that I was slouching. I was doing this, and it was really bothering me. So I decided this time I'm going to be open, and it's just a tweak and make all. So I would encourage you to watch your back on video. It really can up-level your camera presence, and I think that's what a lot of us are looking for. We're do video because we're just not comfortable on camera presence. So if there's anything that I can encourage you to do, it's that. So sort of in the what you guys are thinking, as far as what is a sweat? Like it's that my husband is, just it conjure up an image of some dripping, doesn't it? Drip a good image. Anyway, all right. He says buy local if you don't live in Las Vegas. And what is the flop? That's pretty funny. One of the things about what I love is a connection. I used to be in broadcast. People would say to me about me on the street, "You're in my life every night," and that, while sometimes really felt a connection. I had some connection with people even if I hadn't met them, and I think that's why it's so powerful in business. First guest, I'm going to talk about the power of connection, and I want to at my notes because she had a really great image she wrote. Her name is Stefanie Frank, and she empowers entrepreneurs and businesses to harness the mindset and skills of persuasive to get their message, intensify their unique brand, and add revenue to the bottom line. Steph draws on a background of literature, history, lawyering, and marketing to support her clients in her own business, but also coffee roasting, nitro cold coffee distributing. She and her husband together, and that business is Frankly Good Coffee. So I'd like to welcome to Small Business Power, the one, the only Stefanie Frank. And cheers to you, my friend.
Cheers to you.
Nice to see you. When we talked about coming on the show, one of the things you said to me is, I want a connection. You said, and kind of construed as controversial, right? You don't want to you write. People don't want to hear what you have to say. And by that's what they want.
Yeah.
They want to connect with you. Tell me what you mean by that.
It's like if you could harken back to the last great work of fiction that you read, or this great TV show that you saw, and it happened likely when you were reading, watching, that you were drawn into it. You were part of the story. You were able that those characters put you into life. That's what I mean with all the persuasive writing, content marketing, web writing there. Just it's a different genre of writing, which is what I call persuasive writing. Technically, it's called copywriting.
Right.
Just it's a different genre. Doesn't mean it can't or should do that thing.
So let me stop, because I feel sometimes what we see online, people think I have to share everything about my life in order to, right? Do you subscribe to that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
No, you have to filter share online, and it's a term I came to have coined. I call it relevance. Everything you write needs to be relevant, not only to you, but to the reader. So if you're trying to make a point, obviously you want to infuse that writing with your voice, with your point of view. You have a strategy in mind of what perhaps you're trying to sell, but you've got to make it relevant to the reader reading it. If you cannot sit in their shoes as on their phone reading it and write that perspective, you won't be as successful because it won't connect with them.
It's so hard to put yourself in someone else's shoes, because I think that is one of the biggest, and I too with a lot of clients in the realm, we're talking about great we as a company as opposed to what problem solve for you.
Yeah, it's kind of what I call it, mindset to writing communication that you master, and then skill set. A lot of people have the skill structures. It's easy to find, say, structure for a page or a structure for a home page. A little bit more nebulous when you get into the mindset. What does this person need to know to hit your website? What do they want to know? They don't want to know how great you are. They want to know,
Yes, they do.
Me. They do maybe later stage, but and that's where your story, whether your personal business of story, and definitely relevant are. Storytelling is a huge part of marketing because we've been telling for thousands of years, and that is how we connect. But you have to always be mindful of that of, and think about it. I'll refer to the consumer. It's easier. Someone coming to your site, look, see what you are looking for, have to sell. What do they need to know? What questions are through their mind? As you said, what problem are they looking to solve?
How does your background as an attorney come into play? Just, so as you in her intro, Stefanie has a background as a lawyer, and how does it come into play when it comes to persuasive writing and copywriting? Because I have to tell you, I find lawyers have a really difficult time writing conversationally. I mean, most that I've come across conversationally, sort of write. They're extremely intelligent people, and so right at a level that most of us, what are you saying? Right. So how does your background play into this? Because you're, sales pages, right? We've done some work together, and your writing is just dead on. I love it.
So the best answer to that question is to tell you a story. So I, as a lawyer, was once on the phone with a client, a CEO of a huge contract company, and we had this case going on, and on in over my head. I didn't know what the hell to do next. Sorry. There's a point in the conversation where she sniffed at me and she said, "You have no idea what we built." Because of course, the litigation was over me. And I stopped and I said, "What?" I said, "You're right. It's going to take more time than we have, but I'd really appreciate if you went over it with me."
Yeah.
For the first time, probably in a high client relationship like that, I put myself in shoes. And I said not only what she wanted to hear, but I was honest. Real connection forged. And we went on case and a lot of their litigation going forward. And the brief I wrote to them and other clients, you see a lot of leads out there.
Yeah.
But trying to persuade judge or when you're trying to persuade a jury, the simpler the better.
Right.
And I mean dumbing it down.
Right.
I mean, you have to get a handle on the facts and enough to become an expert and explain it in a way that will hopefully decide in your favor.
Mm-hmm.
So it's moments like that with my clients that had allowed me to hone writing chops to do that. And then it's crazy amazing how the skill transfers into copywriting and persuasive writing. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could see how I would, and that story, I understand how you made the leap that everybody can make. You use copywriting and persuasive in other business you and your husband have together. Yes, you and Glenn. It's called Frank Coffee, right? About that business, because again, I tried to coffee, I don't know, 15 times. It just never works. It's a miracle work in my morning. So really fast. I saw it from Liz. Liz, it's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a long time, but she was asking switching camera. Because we are at the Google studio, we're actually in the studio, so we're able to do things we can't do just a phone, Facebook Live. So if you want more, Liz, just DM me. It's been since we've chatted. It's really fun to kind of see hey, Beth, it's great. It's part of the Podcasters Association. And Wood, what's good, Matt? It's good to see you too. And I miss you as well, Liz. This is fun. I'm glad we got the dialed in because I whole idea with Facebook show. I mean, you want to be able to interact with them and it makes it really funny. So thanks for watching, you guys. So tell us about Good Coffee and all that.
So, Frankly Good Coffee is very much.
Nice. Look at Rich back there. Nice.
We're very much a small local business. We have two main ways that we generate revenue. One through writing coffee beans and selling to consumers. And we do that primarily at local farmers markets and online.
Okay.
And this rebranding, all that logo popped up is new.
I love
kind of going a bit of a disruptive look.
Yeah.
But we wanted to be one. And there's other words. The designer right now. Other arm of our coffee business that we distribute an amazingly delicious beverage called Nitro Brew.
Okay, new though. So this is great news on Biz Power. So you're hearing this for the first time. This is brand new Las Vegas market. Steph just told me tonight, and I'm really excited about you. Tell us what this is and how it's different than you normally do.
So Nitro Brew, well, first of all, it's extremely fresh. It's extremely an impeccable product. So the way the company that we're working with does is called Bonafide Craft Direct. The way they do it is they have a hot vacuum brew process. They take fresh beans, brew them, and they use nitro in the process. Then they put it into keg. Again, with coffee keg with nitro.
How cool is that?
Similar to beer. So the way that it is served is like if you go into an establishment that is this beverage, you put it down on top, it fills the glass up, has a little bit of a on top, and the process they use, there's a whole spectrum of coffee. There's from light to dark roast. The process they use keeps the coffee is intact. If you're a coffee snob, you will appreciate and love it. If you're not a coffee snob, just want it, you're going to love it. We're the only ones distributing the product.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. So, okay, so now you're going to compete with the likes of have you noticed a lot of beers like Ultra and they're advertising like a post-workout drink. Have you noticed that? We talk all the time at home, and I really be a post-workout drink. Actually, this could be a workout drink, right?
Yes, California, they infiltrated several times with this. So instead of chugging beer or bull or something
at the gym,
you can have a nitro cold.
That's so excited for you.
Thank you.
That's a big company, right?
This is a game changer.
What have you learned most in your years have you been in entrepreneurship?
I started my copywriting in January of 2009.
Okay. So you're going 7, 8.
Yes.
How?
And we started Really Good Coffee 4 years ago.
You learned in this entrepreneurial process. I feel like, it's a crash in life to become an entrepreneur. Is it not? There's a lot of things you have to push through, fear stuff you got to push through. I talked last week with my brother and all the stuff, and we've talked about stuff together, coffee. What would you say is your biggest lesson?
To stick with it. Because there have been so many ups and downs for me, for us, both business. I've been in fear before and just to move out of it. So, with it, help yourself. Like what's helped me is working with coaches over the years.
So speaking of Alexia Vernon, join. Hi,
good. Well, she's the most effective I've ever worked with.
Yeah.
So and then just what practice for you, like me, meditation, journaling, exercise. So if I do all 3 of those consistently, I can face anything. I can pretty much potential deal. There's the what, but I'm going to dream big, execute small, and do what needs to be done. It isn't easy, but I believe it can be that simple.
Read the Miracle Morning?
No.
Okay.
I just like
well, you're doing what they recommend. What do you recommend? I Miracle Morning, and I'm really trying to implement it because I've gotten in a very bad habit of getting up, and I get 4:30 way too early. Then I start immediately. I feel like there's so much I've got to do. What it says is what most successful entrepreneurs do is a lot of what we're talking about. And it boils it down to the acronym savers: silence, so meditation, affirmations, which I wrote out a 2-page affirmation thing. If I do it daily, it is empowering. It just you write it in tense of I'm already there, and then you read over, you feel strength from it. Yes. E is actions. Let me come back. Exercise.
Exercise is E.
Yes. Other S is scribing. So taking some time to write. I can't believe I'm coming up with a V. You know what? In the Facebook, join the Facebook, right? I go back and you guys know what the VER are, but I'm telling you, I have reading. So R is reading. So because here's we don't take time to actually read that are going to help us with personal growth, and really recommends taking some time, part of the Miracle Morning, to do that. Imagine if you read pages every morning, how many books a year you would actually read.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go put some information about the Miracle Morning in the Facebook group. So be sure to add in Andrea, my virtual assistant. She's putting a link to the Facebook so you can join in the comment section.
Oh, it's visualization.
Yes, visual. Yes. Thank you. Helped us out. Mary Beth Seawald asked, does Frank Coffee partner with nonprofits? It would be fun to event helping.
We do events, and so that's a question, and please feel free to reach out.
And what's to reach you?
Our website is franklycoffee.com. The best email is probably copywriter@franklycoffee.com.
Okay. Before we let you go, I want to talk about my favorite topic with entrepreneurs, and that's fear. What role has fear played in your journey as an entrepreneur? What do you do to push it? I'm just assuming it's there, right? That's just an assumption that it's already there.
Yeah. It's always in the back. I tell you, it held me back a lot. In the early days, it held me back to the point where my husband would say, you need to do something about this. And it's to hear that, especially when it's true. So the stuff, practices that I developed makes it easier to work through. Because another thing for me, I get easily overwhelmed, and I'm convinced that fear and overwhelm are related. Sometimes one sends the other in, knock me on my, off my game. So if I just have that routine, also self-compassion, because I have perfection tendencies, fear just feeds those. So when it gets really bad, I just focus, okay, let's meditate, reading the things I mentioned.
Yeah.
Let's get out dogs. Things can and from there, just a little bit of an opening, then it's just to take it back and rule my life. I ruled my life the first 3 years I was in business, if I'm honest. Now, more in the back seat. I know how to get there.
Yeah, you
tell it to be
thrown it to the which is, and I think, we have did before in travel. That's part of our life. Is really a little, in the rear view. I dabbled on this year, but I feel like triathlon was one of those things that was a vehicle to overcome other areas of your life.
Absolutely, it was painful. Without it, I really wouldn't be sitting here today. To tell you the truth.
How do you feel about on? What do you
on this show? I love it. I love it. I on a practical level, I want to get stability and doing me. And you're such a pro. This is so amazing. I totally trust you, and we would connect. That's what I most wanted.
Yeah,
connection with you and to fun comments.
I know. I just went out Lee Erling. Haven't seen you in forever.
Oh,
it's just fun to join. Hey, Phil, thanks.
And Phil, a friend of mine, work together as attorneys.
See, awesome writer, awesome mate. Oh, did you
Phil and Ragnar together in 2000.
Okay.
And there was like 5 guys and me on the team.
Awesome. Experience.
It was one of the best.
All right, so StefanieFrank.com, and the site is under construction, or is it live? Are you
I do the writing done. There's some writing on the page that's coming. So StefanieFrank.com, and email it there if anyone.
The page I thought, and I love the logo and the Frank coffee logo. Frankly, good coffee as well, right?
Yes.
Okay, so if you're interested in coffee and learning about this, it's called Nitro Roast.
Nitro Cold Brew.
Nitro Cold Brew. Coffee keg.
I
don't know. I really don't know if it gets better than that. One of the first to try. Maybe we should become a sponsor and bring up some cold every now and again. That'd be fun.
We'll do that.
All of ideas. I wanted to see if we're missing anything. Hey, Ryan, coffee into my plan. That's good. Awesome. Hey, Lex. And then there's his husband. He just, Glenn Frank. So that's nice. Normally on the show, we have 2 guests. Steph can't. Great shoes. Is an amazing on her own. But that's kind of now as I'm 2 guests tonight. My good friend Shore, who you guys may know as a former businessman and businessman in the community, he was supposed to be on, but he had a scheduling conflict last minute. Something that involved a corporate jet of sort. I can't. My little live show compete with the corporate. So we'll have Steve back. He found a report at report.biz, and really interested to see the changes in our city. And we're going to be talking about that week as well. Next week's show featuring Elizabeth Thompson, who you know, she was a commentator for 13 when I was there, also for Channel as well. And she is now managing editor of the Nevada Independent. It's a new news. She's working with Charleston and are founding an digital source, the Nevada Independent. Can't wait to talk about that and sort of changing faces. She'll be on the show this week with my friend. I'm just in friends. It's been fun. Mike McCone, Mike McCone, a longtime friend, and he owns staffing resources. So if you're struggling in any area when it comes to your company or figuring out who to hire, Mike is the guy to do there. So we'll have both of those on next week. Don't forget to join the Facebook group, facebook.com/group/Small Biz Power. And Andrea said she put the link in the comments so you can share. And I have a tip next about Facebook advertising. You can use called the Facebook Pixel to create audiences to market people who visit your website. So a really important tip. I hope that you me for Small Biz Power. I want to thanks to Gavino here at Shoots and Google for hosting the show. And Stefanie Frank, our guest tonight. I want to thank you for tuning in. And I'm going to page now on to questions and Facebook group tomorrow. If you have any additional things that you talk about. Till next time, see you next Wednesday right here at 7:50 for Small Biz. Cheers, success. How long? Oh.